Next, children, we study about how sound is propagated. Propagation of sound. How sound is propagated. Now, sound, is created by a vibrating body. That means vibrations are there. Then the sound is created. So, sound is propagated in the form of wave. Sound is propagated in the form of wave. Now comes the question, what is a wave? Wave is an energy disturbance which is transmitted from one end to another in a medium. Meaning of this is, let's say there is a sound source. Now, sound source means vibrations are there. So, these vibrations, they are traveling in air from one end to another end in all the directions. And as a result, the sound is propagated. Now, question comes, can sound travel in vacuum? The answer is no. Sound cannot travel in vacuum. You must be knowing, persons, those who go to space, they are not able to communicate amongst them normally because there is no matter present over there. Sound cannot travel in vacuum. Sound requires material medium to travel. Sound requires material medium to travel. There is an activity given in the book to prove that sound cannot travel in vacuum. See, this is a bell jar. This is a bell jar. This is a cork. Here a bell is connected. This is a bell. And in the bell, this is your hammer. And this is your gong. This is your hammer. This is your gong. This is an electric bell. The electrical connection is made here. This is your battery. I hope you remember the symbol of battery you learnt in electricity chapter. And this is your open key. Open key means current is not flowing. Open key. This is kept on a board and this bell jar is connected to a vacuum pump. It's connected to a vacuum pump. Now, what do we do? Initially, we close the key. Initially, let's say I do this, I close the key. Now, current starts flowing and as a result, this hammer is striking the gong. The hammer strikes the gong. You can understand this way. Understand this is a gong and this is a hammer. So, hammer will strike the gong like this. And you can hear the sound. Hammer strikes the gong. This is, imagine as a hammer and this is a gong. So, this is the hammer, this is the gong, this is hammer. And this is your gong. So, once the current passes through it, hammer strikes the gong, you can hear the bell ringing. Now, what do? You start sucking out air with the help of the vacuum pump. Try to remove the air from the bell jar with the help of the vacuum pump. And what you will find that slowly the sound becomes fainter and fainter, softer. And when roughly complete air is sucked out through vacuum pump, you cannot hear the sound. So this is an experiment to prove that sound requires material medium to travel. It cannot travel without the medium. So, sound can propagate sound can propagate through solid, liquid and gas. That means all the three mediums. Sound cannot travel through vacuum. Next comes, what is the speed of the sound? Does it remain same or it varies? So what it is found, sound travels fastest in solids and least in gases, while in liquids speed is less than solid but more than the gas. So if we consider the speed of the solid is greater than speed in the liquid is greater than speed in gas. This is how the speed varies in different media for the sound. So, sound, how does it travel? It travels in the form of wave. And what is a wave? Wave is an energy disturbance which is transmitted from one end to another end in a medium. Like you have a sound source, vibrations are there. These vibrations, they travel with the help of these air particles from one place to another in all the directions. And as a result, the sound is transmitted from one place to another. And it's found that sound travels faster in solids, least in gases, and it is in between the two, the speed of the sound is in liquid. And sound cannot travel through vacuum.